one, please. So now we shall continue our teaching. So we go to these two dosa mula changes. So the name is Domanassa Sadatam, accompanied by painful mental feeling. Patika Samyutam, associated with anger or ill will. Asankarikam Ekam, unprompted. And Satsankarikam Ekam is prompted. So it is accompanied by painful mental feeling. So there will be no dosa. And we say Patika Samyutam. So the dosa, anger, patika is the same as anger. Anger is present, associated with anger. And one is asankarika, unprompted, and satsankarika is prompted. So now we go to the chat number 3. So we come to here, dosa mula, asankarika chaita, associates with 20 the seekers, namely, so what are they? So we have to subtract piti, that is accompanied by painful feeling, so piti would be absent. So we say 12 anyasamana jita seekers, with the exception of piti, and 4 moha chatuka, plus 4 dosa chatuka. 4 dosa chatuka. So altogether you get 20. 12 plus 4, 16 plus 4, 20. And then for satsankarika you just add tinamita, you get 22. You can say the dosa mula satsankarika chita, associated with 22 mental factors, namely 12 anyasamana with the exception of piti, 4 moha chituka, and 4 dosa chituka, and tinamita. You have to put tinamita. So in your book, you should have to look on page 100. So it is the number 9 and 10 on page 100. So you can translate.
咁跟住咧，下一組咧就到呢個親心啦。咁呢個親根嘅心咧，就係屬於欲界不善心入邊咧，12個入邊其中2個啦。咁咧就呢2個咁一個咧就係無行，一個係有行啦。咁親心咧就係如果大家睇翻第一幅圖睇到啦，個受一定係憂嘅憂即係心入邊嘅苦受啦，憂咁跟住咧就佢2個咧都係同呢個親慧相應嘅。咁不過咧就分別咧就係有行同埋無行係得呢2個嘅啫。咁喺呢2組嘅心入邊咧，佢都唔會同呢個喜即係 piti 即係喜啦相應嘅因為佢本身係憂㗎嘛。即係苦愁，所以佢一定唔會同呢個喜相應嘅。咁同時咧，佢亦都唔會同呢個貪啦、邪見啦同埋慢心咧係一齊生起㗎。咁不過有一個分別啦，就係嗰個昏沉同埋睡眠咁無行咧，佢就唔會係同昏沉睡眠一齊生起嘅。無行係自己嬲嘅咁有行咧，即係俾人拱嗰啲咧，就係會唔相應嘅然後咧呢個疑都係唔相應嘅咁美心座係唔相應嘅咁大家自己數啦呢度7個啦，跟住呢度4個咧就係遍一切心不善心心所一齊會生起4個啦。遍一切心心所即係不善心，即係嗰幾個大家記唔記得？親無慚無愧同埋掉舉 咁所以咧呢個7啦，再加埋呢啲咧，你自己數一下，就會數到去20個啦。上邊嗰個20個，下低個人。
So we go to the 2 Mahamula Chaita. So one is Vicikiccha Samyutta Chaita, the other is Uddhacca Samyutta Chaita. So if you look in your chat number 1, Chaita chat, both of them are they are Upikha Sagana, they are given the neutral, they are given the neutral side, negative side. So we just go back to and do to page 3 again. So now as they accompanied by neutral feeling, so we have to eliminate piti. Neutral feeling do not associate with piti. And also these 2 Mahamula Chaita do not associate with Chanda. So we already said in this chart that Chanda, not Chanda, where is Chanda? Here. Chanda does not associate with the 2 Mahamula Chaita. The 2 Mahamula Chaita, they had something called doubt. Having the doubt, so there will be no Chanda. And then Uddhacca, restlessness, again no Chanda. So both of them, Piti, Chanda, are absent. Now when we come to Moha, the Vicikiccha Samyutta, when you have doubt, again you cannot make the determination whether it's good or bad, a dimokha. We say a dimokha does not associate with Vicikiccha Samyutta Chaita. So here already we say a dimokha does not associate with Vicikiccha Samyutta Chaita. We get the cross here. So here you can say in the Vicikiccha Samyutta, 3 Adhimokha Piti Chanda do not associate. So you subtract 3 from the 13 Anyasamana, you get only 10 Anyasamana. 10 Anyasamana Cetasika plus this Moha Chitoka, remember, they associate with all the immoral mental factors. So you always put them. You have to put them. So 10 plus 4, you get 14. And then Vicikiccha, as you say, Vicikiccha Samyutta, it associates with Vicikiccha, so you put in Vicikiccha, you get 15. In the Uddhacca Samyutta Chaita, we exclude Piti Chanda from 13 Anyasamana Cetasika, so you have 11 Anyasamana Cetasika plus 4 Moha Chitoka, also you have 15. So you can read. We can read together actually. The Moha Mula Vicikiccha Samyutta Chaita associates with 15 Cetasikas, namely 10 Anyasmana Cetasikas with the exception of Adhimokha, Piti, Chanda, and 4 Moha Chitoka and Vicikiccha. Altogether 50. And then the next one, Moha Mula Uddhacca Samyutta Chaita, also associated with 15 Cetasikas, namely, what are the 15? So here 11 the Anyasmana Cetasika with the exception of Piti Chanda, plus 4 Moha Chitoka.
咁跟住落去嗰一組咧就係黐根心嗰2組啦，欲界不善心入邊嘅黐根心啦，就一共有2個嘅咁就係呢度呢兩個啦咁黐根咧都係捨受啦，2個都係捨受啦。咁跟住咧一個咧就係同儀相應嘅，一個咧就同調舉相應所以呢2個心係唔同嘅相應嘅咁咧就佢哋一共有15個啦。首先有7個咧，就係遍一切心所嚟㗎嘛，係嘛？咁另外咧，因為佢哋2個係不善心嚟嘅，所以咧又會有4個咧係遍一切不善心所啦。咁加埋就11個咁另外嗰4個喺邊度嚟嘅咧？咁如果係譬如呢一個第1個啦，呢個就係同呢個儀相應嘅啦，佢就會有尋視 精進同埋疑啦。睇唔睇到咧？尋視、精進同埋疑啊，最後呢度疑。咁其他嗰啲佢都冇啊，咁所以11+4咧就係等於15啦。咁第二個咧就係、社區調舉相應㗎，呢個黐根心做嘅社區調舉相應。咁咧佢嗰4個喺邊度嚟嘅咧？啊，就係呢度嚟啦。啊，就係、包括呢、一個尋視、聖解、精進啊。咁咧就冇咗呢個疑嘅啊，因為佢係同調舉相應嘛，所以佢冇咗疑嘅啊。咁佢就會同呢、個聖解相對嘅。
Now these 18 chaitas, 18 chaitas, they are the rootless consciousness. Their association are described on page 100. Near the bottom, we say concomitants of Ahituka chaita. So, the 10 Dvipancha Vijnana chaitas. Remember the 5 pairs of eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, and body consciousness. So they associate only with the 7 Sabbaceta Sadharana Cetasika. So they are the least number of mental factors that associate with the citta. And this rootless consciousness, as they have no root, they don't associate with immoral mental factors or the beautiful mental factors which have roots. They have roots. So only Anyasmana Cetasika will associate with them. So now we say the 10 Dvipanja Vijnana Chaita associate with only 7. The Sabba Chaita Sadharana Cetasika. And then when you go to Somanasa Sandirana Chaita, so when you say Somanasa, accompanied by pleasant mental feeling, so that means it contains piti. Piti is present, we know this. And then in all these 18, the rootless consciousness, we can omit chanda. Chanda is omitted because also we already give the reason. Chanda does not associate with the 18 rootless consciousness. So we already show you. So now the chanda is absent, and then virya is also absent. Virya is also absent. So we exclude virya chanda, so we get 11. So now with that we exclude virya here is also shown here. So we say here virya. Virya does not associate with this the immoral mind. So including the Santirana Chaita here, all 3 Santirana Chaita, they do not associate with virya. So you can see. So that's why we say Somanasa Santirana Chaita associate with 11. The Anyasmana Cetasikas with the exception of so virya chanda. Okay.
咁跟住落嚟咧就係、18組嘅sorry 啊，下一組咧無因心啦，一共有18個啊，呢一紮就係無因心啦啊。咁無因心咧就包括呢、個雙五識啦，雙五識就係、唔知大家記唔記得啦嚇？今朝頭先都講過雙五識啦，就係、善嘅眼耳鼻舌身意眼耳鼻舌身同埋惡嘅眼耳鼻舌身加埋就10個啦。咁佢哋咧就純粹係認知對象嘅啫即係識別到有個對象喺度，所以咧佢哋冇其他心所嘅，咁佢哋只有咧見一切心所嘅啫。所以咧佢哋得7個嘅啫。咁跟住咧下低呢幾個咧就包括咧就係、領受推度轉向同埋阿羅漢笑心啦咁我哋首先睇嘅就係呢一個意門轉向心啦。意門轉向心咧佢就係寫受嚟嘅所以咧 意門轉向心咧係冇呢個 piti 嘅啊。咁另外咧頭先都講過啦，佢哋加埋咧呢幾個心，因為純粹係比較多注重功能嗰方面，純粹係功能嗰方面嘅，所以咧佢哋唔需要刻意去喚起某嗰個意識嘅，所以佢哋亦都係冇親大啊，即係冇用嘅啊。咁跟住因為佢係功能啦，所以亦都冇所謂善惡啊。咁你加埋呢個咧，即係本身係7個啦，再加埋呢3個4個咧，咁加埋4個就等於11啦。啊，咁呢個就係意門轉向心。咁啊生笑心咧，佢就多咗一個喜嘅笑啊嘛啊，多咗個喜嘅啊，所以係12個啦。OK， 咁就另外咧就係呢個推度心。咁啊推度心咧係捨受嘅啊，捨受嘅咁睇先嚇，唔係，所以呢個唔係推度心嚇，呢個係推度心有2個，一個係有捨，一個係有悅嘅。咁呢個係有呢個 piti 嘅，所以佢好明顯係一個悅區嘅推度心嚟嘅嚇。咁但係佢又冇精進嘅。咁你見到咧呢個冇精進根嘅咧，就係包括領受心啦、推度心啦，同埋五門轉向心嘅啊，喺呢度啦。五門轉向心佢係冇精進嘅嚇，佢唔需要額外去推佢去感受個喜嘅嚇，咁所以咧就冇嘅。咁你加埋呢啲咧就啱好，你自己可以數到啦。
We go to Manodwara Vachana and Hasitupada. So you have to choose chat number 1 again. Chat number 1. So we are considering the 18 rootless consciousness. So now we say the Manodwara Vachana. It has a negative sign. So Upika Santirana. So it is Upika Sahagatan, the negative sign. So accompanied by neutral feeling, so that means again piti is absent. When you get to Hasitupada, it is Somana Sahagatan. So piti is present. So now you can go to chart number 3, please. So when we come to the Manodwara Vachana, we say is negative sign, so piti is absent. So we have to subtract piti and chanda. Remember, chanda is absent all throughout. If you subtract piti, chanda, you get 11. In Hasitupada, the piti is present, only chanda is absent, so you get 12. So we can say Manodwara Vachana Cheta associates with 11 mental factors, 11 Anya Samana Chetasika, with the exception of piti chanda. And then we can continue, please. Hasitupada Cheta associates with 12 Anya Samana Chetasikas, with the exception of chanda. Correct.
咁頭先基本上教授就講一次啦嚇，就係另外嗰幾個數啦嚇。咁我都唔重複啦，因為頭先講過啦嚇。咁最後一個咧，即係個方向就係咁啦。首先你就睇嗰個呢個心係屬於乜嘢心啦。咁呢個係阿羅漢笑心嚟㗎啦嚇。咁咧跟住你就睇啦嚇，佢有12個嘅，即係嗰個心所同佢一齊生起嘅。咁然後我哋12個入邊有7個咧就一定會生起嘅啊，騙一切心所一齊一定要生起嘅。所以咧，我哋逐個數咧就可以數到5個出嚟啦。啊，咁呢5個係乜嘢咧？即係呢啲心所啦，就包括係尋啦、視啦、勝解啦、精進啦，同埋喜嘅。啊，呢5個加埋嚇，咁你一數咧就可以數翻12個出嚟啦。
We go to the remaining 5 rootless consciousness. Altogether 18, 13 finished, so 5 remaining. So this 5 consists of 2 Upika Santirana Cheta. 2 Upika Santirana Cheta. The Somanasa Santirana already taken here. So these are Upika. And 3 Manodhatu consists of 2 Sampadechana Cheta and Panchadwara Vachana. So all of them are negative sign. All of them have the negative sign. That means they are accompanied by neutral feeling. So piti is absent. And then we already know chanda is absent, piti chanda absent, and virya is also absent. Also in the virya. So if you look like here, virya, we say virya does not associate with the 16 mental factors. So these 16 mental factors. So what are they? 10 Dvipancha Vijnana, 2 Sampatechana, and then now we have Pancha Dvara Vachana. So we say these 2 is Sampatechana and 1 Sandirana Cheta. They do not associate with Vidya. So when we say this Manodhatu means the 2 Sampatechana Cheta and Pancha Dvara Vachana. And the Upika Sandirana also here you can see all 3 Sandirana Cheta also do not associate with Vidya. So these 2 Upika Sandirana Cheta, 2 Sampatechana Cheta, and the Pancha Dvara Vachana, all these 5. So they do not associate with Vidya. So since 3 are absent, you have only 10 Anyasmana Cetasika. So with the exception of Vidya, Piti, Chanda. We repeat, please you also try to read it. 2 Upika Santirana Cheta. 3 Manodhatu. 3 Manodhatu means the 2 Upika the 2 Upika Santirana Cheta and the 2 Upika, where it is Sampatechana Cheta. 2 Upika Sampatechana Cheta and 2 Upika the Santirana Cheta. Here it contains here Santirana Cheta and Pancha Dvara Vachana. So Pancha Dvara Vachana. The 2 Sampatechana and the 2 Sampatechana Cheta and Pancha Dvara Vachana, they are known as Manodhatu, the mind element. The mind element. So these 5 they associate with 10 Anyasmana Cetasikas with the exception of Virya, Piti, Chanda.
跟住落去無因心咧，最後嗰5個啦，就分別有2個咧，就係同捨受係相應嘅咁就係包括呢一個社區領受心同埋社區推度心領受心同推度心加埋。咁跟住咧就仲有一個咧就叫做五門轉向心。咁呢5個咧都係屬於意識界嘅咁呢2個加埋咧就有5個呢度2個，呢度3個啦，加埋有5個咁咧佢只會咧同呢一個通一切心所咧係相應。咁通一切心所，其中有7個就遍一切心所啊嘛，係咪？咁通一切心所有13個嘅咁呢5個心咧就冇咗3個嘅，所以咧佢得10個相應嘅啫。咁佢冇咗邊3個咧？咁第一個咧就係精進啦，第二個就係喜啦，第3個就係欲咁頭先都講咗嗰個理由啦。咁我哋咧就有13個減翻呢3個出嚟咧，就會得到10個呢一個最後呢一個結論咁大家咧就可以喺呢邊寫翻中文啦就分別係領受心、推度心同埋五門轉向心嘅
Then we go to the 8 Mahakusala Cheta. 8 Mahakusala Cheta. So the Patthama Dvi means the first pair. The first pair of Mahakusala Cheta. So again, we should refer to their names. So again, we have to show chart number 1. So now we are considering the Mahakusala Cheta, the first pair. How do you name them? Somanasa Sahakadam, Jnana Sampyuktam, Asankharikam Ekam, Sasankharikam Ekam. The meaning, Somanasa Sagatam, accompanied by pleasant, pleasant mental feeling. So that means joy is present. We know piti, joy is present. And jnana samyuktam, associated with wisdom. Jnana is wisdom. So wisdom is also called panya. So panya is present. And asankharika is unprompted. Sasankharika is prompted by oneself or by others. So this is the name. So from this name, we know that the piti is present. If piti is present, we say we can take all the 13 anyasmana cetasika to be present. And then we also know that the jnana, wisdom, is present. So that's all we know. Now, will you please go to chapter number 3. Now, you just keep there. Good. So now we are going to, we are doing this the first way. The first way. So we say all 13 anyasmana cetasikas present, and the panya, the wisdom, panya indriya, panya is present. We know from the name. Now we should know also that these 19 sobhana sadharana cetasikas will associate with all the sobhana ceta. So we say here, these 19 sobhana sadharana, they will associate with all sobhana ceta. So starting from the 8 Mahakusala ceta, all these ceta, they will associate with this 19 sobhana sadharana. So we put so the 19 sobhana sadharana, this one, to be present throughout the sobhana ceta. So now the question is, how about 3 viriti and 2 apapanya? So only this you have to consider. Do they associate with the Mahakusala ceta? So we can refer to here. So here we have 3 viriti, and we say 3 viriti will associate with 8 Mahakusala ceta, sometimes separately, or we say intermittently and individually. So if they can associate, whether intermittently or the individually, we just state, for easy, we just state, the 3 viriti will associate with Mahakusala ceta. We just take it, and only then later we'll go into particular. Now we just take general. We say, the 3 viriti will associate with Mahakusala ceta. The same thing with the 2 apamanya. We say also they also associate with Mahakusala ceta, sometimes separately. Well, if they can associate, just take they associate. So in that case, both 3 viriti and 2 apamanya associate with the Mahakusala ceta. So you get all the 25 sobhana cetasika to associate, plus the 13 anyasmana. So how many you get total? 38. So we say, we can read the first pair, the first pair of Mahakusala ceta. Each associate with 38 benefactors. What are these 38 benefactors? Comprising 13 anyasmana cetasikas and 25 sobhana cetasikas. So we get that. Alright.
咁跟住落去嗰一組心咧，就係欲界心入邊有8個善心咁呢8個善心咧，佢又有啲唔同嘅。咁首先咧有2組咧係有悅受嘅，即係開心嘅感覺有2組2組咧就係捨受咁然後咧又有第一個咧就係同智相應嘅，同智相應同埋智不相應嘅咁呢度咧就係同智相應啦，咁就有行同無行啦。咁呢個就係同智不相應啦，就係有行無行。 咁下邊呢個咧就係社區自相應有行無行啦，同埋社區自不相應有行無行嘅。OK， 咁呢個就係欲界善心咧嗰8組嘅法嚇。咁咧佢如果齊全嘅時候咧，佢就會同13個通一切心心所同埋25個美心所咧一齊生起嘅。咁所以咧，如果夾埋咧就啱啱好齊晒嘅話咧，就有38個嘅，38個啊。咁即係第一個啦，就係越區自相應無行同有行。咁咧佢都會同呢個38個一齊嘅啊，即係有38個心所一齊生起嘅。咁下邊嗰個咧就係越區自不相應啊，冇咗自嘅，所以咧佢冇咗最後一個心所為心所，所以佢得37個。咁再下一個咧就係社區自相應無行同埋有行。咁由於佢同自相應啦，所以佢又有分為心所，但係佢又捨受，所以佢冇咗起心所啊，所以咧都係37個嘅。咁跟住咧就最後一個咧就係社區自不相應啊，咁所以咧佢咧就社區自不相應嘛，即係佢同自由唔相應，又係捨，咁即係冇咗嗰個起心所啦，所以就38減2啊，冇咗2個心所，所以佢係36個嘅。OK， 咁然後咧，我哋再睇翻後邊頭先都講過呢5個比較特別嘅心所啦。首先就包括3個離心所啦，離心所即係正語、正業、正命啦，同埋2個無量心所啦。無量心所即係悲同埋喜啦。咁呢5個心所咧，如果大家睇翻第2幅表嘅話咧，就會睇到咧，佢係有陣時係一齊生起，有陣時係個別生起嘅。咁所以咧，當佢個別生起嘅時候，呢度有5個噶嘛，係咪？咁個別生起即係呢度有一個，呢度有一個，得唔得？咁即係你要減翻嗰個數目啦。一減咗之後咧，你就會得到34、33同埋32啦。即係佢唔會5個一齊生起嘅，佢最多可能2個生起，咁你減翻3個就變咗35啦，或者34啊。咁睇你有同埋冇啊。
So the audience is quite quiet. I think it will be all right. Now again, if you do the first pair, the second pair becomes very easy again. Very easy. So when you're not dutiya dvim in the second pair, so if you look at the name in the second pair, instead of like here, the first chat. All right. So now when you come to the second pair, so here is Mahakusala, the second pair. The same thing as the first pair, So Manasa Sakadam. Instead of Jnana Samyudam, now you change and do Jnana Vidyudam. Only that is different. The other are the same. So please give the name. So Manasa Sakadam. Jnana Vidyudam Asankharikam Ekam Sasankharikam Ekam. No, the difference with the first pair is only instead of Jnana Samyuta, we get Jnana Vidyuta. No, Jnana Vidyuta means not associated with wisdom. So we just eliminate wisdom, that's all. So you go back to the changer. Chat number 3.
Translate this part first.
Okay.
咁其實教授又同大家重新溫習啦，見你哋咁靜啦。咁呢度就係善心啦，善心咧呢張表咧一個就係同智相應啦 ，Jnana 智啦，呢個相應啦，呢個都係 Jnana 啦，不過係唔相應啦咁跟住呢個係悅啦，呢個係捨啦，係咪？咁跟住呢個就係無行，呢個有行，得咁你呢度一共有8種心嘅你自己可以2乘2乘2乘到8種出嚟
So now the second pair of Kusala Chaita. So it will be just like here. Just like here. So we just subtract Panya. So instead of 38, if you subtract Panya, you get 37. So how shall you read? Please read again. The second pair of Mahakusala Chaita associates with 37 mental factors. Namely, so what are they? 13 Anyasmana Chaitasikas, and then 24 Sobhana Chaitasikas, with the exception of Panyendriya. So instead of 25, we get 24, with the exception of Panyendriya. Okay.
咁跟住第二組咧就係呢個再讀多個啦嚇，就係月區智不相應、無行同埋有行啦。呢個第二組嘅法嚇，咁咧佢就冇咗字嘅嚇，所以咧係37個嚇。咁大家嘅讀法都係啦，先將呢一 part 讀咗先啦。咁呢一 part 你要寫翻完整嘅中文啦，然後就記住有37個。37個再講一次啦，係13加25減1咁所以係37個咁你係咁樣記
Now, if we know this four, so the next four, so in the name, again we have the same. So you please go to chapter number 1 again. So we know this is the first Maha, the first four. And when you come to the next four, we just change Somanasa into Upika. The rest are the same. So how do you call it? Upika Sahagatam Jnana Samyuktam Asankharikam Ekam Sasankharikam Ekam. So Upika Sahagatam, accompanied by neutral feeling. So it is accompanied by neutral feeling. What do? You subtract PT from the PT from the 13 Anyasmana Chaitasikas. You subtract PT. And then we subtract PT, and then we say Jnana Samyuktam. So wisdom become present. Wisdom present. And then Asankharika is prompted and Sasankharika not prompted. When you go to the next page, again we call it Upika Sagatam, accompanied by neutral feeling. And Jnana Vipyutam instead of Samyuktam. So this time it's not associated with wisdom, so Panya is excluded. Okay. So now when you say in the third page, Upika Sagatam, you subtract PT, and then Jnana Samyuktam, so you put in Panya. You subtract PT and you put in Panya. So you get 37, just like here, just like here. So we say here, so they are the same like this, but we subtract PT here. And here is, we say just like here. So this one is just like here, and this one, so here you have to, these two and these two, they should be the same. This two, the same. Jnana Samyukta, Jnana Vipyuta. The same thing, this Jnana Samyukta, Jnana Vipyuta, the same. So, now here we say the third page, it associated with 37. When you come to the fourth page, you subtract PT here, and also you subtract wisdom here, so you get 36. So how would you say? The fourth pair of Mahakusala Chaita associated with 36 Chaitasika, namely 12 Anyasmana Chaitasikas with the exception of PT, and 24 Sobhana Cetasikas with the exception of Panya.
OK。咁跟住咧，第三組嘅善心咧，就係、第三組就係社區自相應，有行無行啊。咁所以中間嗰個符號係減號嚟嘅，即係寫嚟嘅啊。咁上面咧都係同自相應嘅啊。咁就有行無行呢個係第三組嘅。咁因為佢係社區自啦，佢係寫啦，所以佢唔會有呢個 piti 啦，唔會有喜啦啊。咁佢同自相應，所以佢有自啦啊。咁所以加埋咧係37個嘅啊，即係呢個美心所同埋遍一切心心所加13個加25個38啦，減翻一個喜啦，就等於37個啊。咁第四組咧就係、社區自不相應啊，有行無行。咁咧佢除咗係捨心，即係同喜心冇相應之外咧，佢同智都唔相應嘅，所以咧就係、減咗2個出嚟嘅。咁所以係38減2等於36啦。
Now one question is, when we say the first pair of Mahakusala Chaita associates with 38 mental factors each, and they are associated with the same 38 mental factors. So if they are associated with the same mental factors, why do you call the first one Asankharika and the next one Sasankharika? So there is the question. You say Asankharika Eka, Sasankharika Eka. So when we say in the Lobhamula Chaita, the Asankharika and Sasankharika, so here we say they are different. So in Asankharika, you don't put in Tina Veda. In the Sasankharika, we put in Tina Veda. And you may ask, why don't you put in the Sasankharika? Why do you put Tina Veda? We cannot put Tina Veda because Tina Veda, they belongs to immoral mental, the Tina Veda, where is it? Here, Tina Veda. So Tina Veda belongs to immoral mental factors. So they associate only with immoral minds, not with the beautiful minds. They do not associate. No? So the difference here you should know is the difference in Chaitana volition. Now, if Chaitana volition is active, we say Asankharika. So if Chaitana volition is not active, we say Sasankharika. So remember yesterday we explained about the Chaitana. Chaitana is volition. Volition is called karma. Volition itself is called karma. So when volition is active, we say it is Asankharika. Not active will be Sasankharika. And actually at the bottom of page 101, the bottom paragraph, I explained about this. So just to give notice to you, we can look at the last paragraph of page 101. Note that Tina and Veda, being immoral Chaitasikas, do not associate with Sasankharika Sobhana Chaita. Thus, the concomitants associated with Asankharika and Sasankharika in each pair are the same. The difference in intensity of the two Chaitas is due to the difference in strength of the two Chaitanas, the two Chaitana, volition. One is volitionally active, Asankharika, and the other is volitionally inactive, Sasankharika.
咁跟住咧，教授就問大家啦，一個問題啦，就係呢一個越區自相應無行同有行咧，呢一個欲界善心啊，欲界善心啊，咁咧佢同樣無論佢係有行定無行咧，都係38個心所一齊同佢一齊生入嘅。咁教授嘅問題就係問大家點解啦？因為頭先咧我哋講有行無行咧。佢會少咗啲心所，會變㗎。大家記唔記得有邊2個心所會冇咗啦？ 即係如果佢係無行嘅，有兩個心所佢係冇咗嘅；如果佢係有行咧，佢兩個心所係有嘅。頭先講不善心嘅時候，就係呢個昏沉同埋呢個睡眠唔知你記唔記得？天啊同呢個昏沉睡眠。咁咧有喺有行無行嘅時候咧，個分別喺呢度。如果佢係有行嘅咧，即係要人哋擁佢先知嘅咧，咁佢就會係昏沉同睡眠嘅，得唔得？咁點解呢一度嘅時候咧，有行無行都係38個，冇少到嘅咧？咁呢個就係教授嘅問題啦。咁佢自己都答咗啦。咁原因咧就好簡單，就係昏沉睡眠咧係屬於不善心心所嚟嘅。咁而家我哋講緊呢一個咧係屬於善心嘅心所，善心所以咧善心係唔會同不善心相應嘅。所以咧，當我哋係善心嘅時候，無論係有行無行咧，都唔會有昏沉同埋睡眠出現嘅。咁即係話你做壞事嘅時候，即係有不善心嘅時候咧，係通常先至會有呢兩個出現。
Now we go to the 8 Mahavipaka Chetas. So remember, their names are the same as 8 Mahakusala Chetas. Now we give them the same names. Now, what would be the difference? No, the names are the same. But what are the difference? So on the top of page 102, we give you the reason there here. Concomitance of Mahavipaka Chetas. The Vipaka Chetas, being the resultants of past karma, do not perform any meritorious deed. Thus, they are not associated with 3 Virati Chetasikas and 2 Apamanya Chetasikas, as these Chetasikas give rise to meritorious deeds. So if you look at this chart, we say 3 Virati. 3 Virati, they are the moral mental factors. So we say when we observe moral precepts, they arise. So when we perform meritorious deeds, they will arise. The same thing with the karuna, compassion, and mudita, sympathetic joy. So when we undertake meditation on them, so kusala cheta arise. So we say they associate with the 8 Mahakusala Cheta, but they don't associate with Mahavipaka Cheta. So with Mahavipaka Cheta. So you can see that the Mahavipaka Cheta, they are the resultant of the past karma. So, and the Mahavipaka Cheta, I told you, they function as our rebirth consciousness, life continuum, and finally as death consciousness. So they cannot do any meritorious deeds. So we have to exclude these 5. Virati and Apamanya do not associate. Here you can see 8 Mahavipaka Cheta do not associate with 3 Virati and 2 Apamanya. So if you know that, from this chart, we say the names are the same. So the Chetasika, then associate will be the same. If you look here, this 4 and here, the same. These are these 4 are Somanasa, they are accompanied with Piti. These 4 are Upika, so they are accompanied, the Piti is absent. The same thing here. And when you come to here, we say it should be the same. Now, this and then this. What we do is we just exclude with 3 Virati and the 2 Apamanya. So above here, you can see. So we cannot see here. So we cannot see here. Yes, you can see this is the Virati, this is Apamanya. So we say Virati, Apamanya, absent. So here, if this and this, here you get 38, here you get 33, because we subtract these, the Virati and Apamanya, 5, 3, 2, 5. So you reduce 5, you get 33. The same thing. Here you get 38, 37, 37, 36. The same thing, you subtract 5 from this, 33, 32, 32, 31. So, the same. Now you can read. So if you understand, you can read now. Or do you want to translate first?
Okay. 咁跟住下一組咧就係嗰8個欲界心入邊嘅果報心啊。咁呢個果報心咧，佢分成4組嘅，同嗰個頭先善心咧嗰啲分組係一樣嘅啊。咁你會見到咧，佢同佢嘅分別咧就啱好爭5個嘅，將38減5就等於33，37減5咧等於32啊，如此類推啊。咁嗰5個係乜嘢嘢咧？嗰5個咧就係3個離心所加2個無量心所啊。咁因為咧呢8個心咧係果報心嚟嘅，純粹係將過去嘅結果呈現出嚟嘅啫。咁所以咧係冇作意個成，即係唔會有一個刻意嘅成分去做一啲例如正語啊、正業啊嗰類咁樣嘅業嘅啊。所以咧佢哋係冇咗呢5個嘅啊。所以咧你見到呢度係交叉咗嘅啊，呢度。冇咗5個啊，咁所以呢度會扣翻嘅啊。咁呢度就呢度5個啊 ，OK。咁啊扣完之後咧個數字就啱啱好係相等嘅。
So now we can read together. So we read the same way like we read here. So now let's read the first pair of Mahavipaka Chaita associated with 33 mental factors, comprising 13 Anyasamana Chaitasikas, and instead of 25 you subtract 5, 20 Sobhana Chaitasikas with the exception of 3 Viriti and 2 Abhidhamma. We continued. The second pair of Mahavipaka Chaita associated with 32 mental factors. So namely, again 13 Anyasamana Chaitasikas, and then here you have only this. So 13 Anyasamana Chaitasikas and 19 Sobhana Sadharana Chaitasika. We just mentioned this. 13 plus 19 you get 32. 32. Now let's go to the third pair. The third pair of Mahavipaka Chaitas associated with also 32 mental factors. What are they? Namely, 12 Anyasamana Chaitasikas with the exception of PT, and again here what do you have? 20 Sobhana Chaitasikas with the exception of 3 Viriti and 2 Abhidhamma. So 19 plus 1 you get 20. Now we go to the fourth pair of Mahavipaka Chaita associated with 31 Chaitasikas, namely 12 Anyasamana with the exception of PT, and 19 Sobhana Sadharana Chaitasikas. Yes.
跟住咧，我哋就再睇埋另外嗰3組啦。咁第2組咧，嗰部心咧就係越俱自不相應有行無行啦啊。咁咧，所以咧佢係同智係不相應嘅啊。咁咧呢個減咗1個先啦。嗱，夾埋有38個啊嘛啊，減咗1個即係37個啦。咁然後再減多5個啊。呢5個係邊個咧？就係有3個離心所、3個無量心所啊嘛。咁38減1再減5咧，就等於32啦。啊，咁跟住咧就第3組啦，就係捨俱自相應，無行有行啊。捨嚟嘅，所以咧冇咗個起啊，咁啊再減啦啊。OK， 咁跟住咧呢個就係因為佢同智相應啊嘛，嗰個智仲喺度。咁最後一個咧就係捨俱自不相應，無行有行啊。咁換言之，佢係捨受，所以佢冇咗 piti 冇咗喜啦，跟住又冇埋個智啦，再冇埋嗰5個啦，咁所以加埋咧係31個嘅，減咗佢之後剩翻31個。
So we can now go to the Mahakriya Chaita Again, this the 8 Mahakriya Chaitas, they have the same names as 8 Mahakusala Chaita. So, the association of the Anyasamana Chaitasika will be the same, just like here, the same. You can see these 3 are the same. And then, here also, the Sobhana Sadharana, the 19 of them, we say they associate with all the Sobhana Chaita. So, and then the Panya, the 4th one is Panya. Just like in Mahakusala, we get Panya, present, absent, present, absent. The same day in 8 Mahavipaka, we say Panya is present, absent, present, absent. So again the same in 8 Mahakriya. Panya will be present, absent, the same. Because the names are the same. Now we have to consider again about this Viditi and Apamanya. Just like we say here, Viditi and Apamanya are absent. Now in the Mahakriya Chaita, we say here Viditi absent, but Apamanya present. So the reason we give in the book, at the top of page, at the bottom of page 102, at the bottom of page 102, we get the topic, Concubitance of Mahakriya Chaita. Now we say the 3 Viditi Chaitasikas, being Kusala Dhamma, do not associate with Mahakriya Chaitas, which are Abhyagata Dhamma. So Abhyagata means karmically neutral. So the Mahakriya Chaita arise in Arahats. So remember Arahats. Though they perform meritorious deeds, they perform with only Mahakriya Chaita, and Mahakriya Chaita do not have any karma property. They do not have any karma property. So we call them Abhyagata Dhamma. Abhyagata Dhamma means karmically neutral, no karma property. So they cannot associate. 3 Viditi, they are Kusala Dhamma. And there's Kriya Chaita, they are Abhyagata Dhamma. So Kriya, the Kusala Dhamma and Abhyagata Dhamma cannot associate. So that is the reason we say 3 Viditi do not associate. In the next paragraph, the 2 Apamanya Chaitasikas, however, associate with Mahakriya Chaitas because Arahats also meditate on Karuna, compassion, and Mudita, sympathetic joy. So when we come to the 8 Mahakriya Chaita, so we say we exclude the Viditi, 3 Viditi, but we put in the Apamanya. We put in Apamanya. So we subtract 3 from these, the total number 38. So you will get 35. 35, and then if you subtract 3 from 37, you get 34, 32. Okay, Andrew.
咁跟住咧就到為作心咁樣為作心咧，佢嗰個為作心即係呢度，佢嗰個分佈都係一樣㗎即係越區自相應啦，越區自不相應啦，社區自相應啦，社區自不相應一樣係呢4個嘅，同上邊嗰個一樣嘅咁佢呢一個為作心生起嘅時候咧，咁咧你會見到係35個啦。咁點解係35個咧？咁冇咗邊3個咧？冇咗呢3個呢3個咧就係呢個離心所，離心所。咁點解會冇咗離心所咧？咁大家知道為作心就阿羅漢嘅心嚟㗎啦咁冇咗呢3個嘅原因咧，就係因為咧呢一個正語、正命同埋正業咧係屬於善心嚟嘅咁阿羅漢咧係唔會再造業㗎啦所以咧佢係唔會有呢3個嘅。咁但係阿羅漢咧佢仲有修呢個即係4無量心嘅，咁包括呢個悲心同埋喜心啦。咁所以呢度有翻2個嘅咁所以咧佢只係38減咗3嘅啫，咁啊剩翻35個。OK。 咁另外咧就係、第二組啦，第二組咧就係、個分別就係嗰個智不相應咁所以係少咗一個。
So let's read again. So the first pair of Mahakriya Chaita associates with 35 Chaitasikas, namely 13 Anyasamana Chaitasikas, and so we say to from 25 Sobhana Chaitasika, we subtract only 3 Viditi. So we say 22 Sobhana Chaitasikas with the exception of 3 Viditi. So we can continue. The second pair of Mahakriya Chaita associate with 34 mental factors, comprising 13 Anyasamana Chaitasikas, and again here, what do you have? So from 25, we subtract 3 Viditi and Panya. So we subtract 4, so we get 21 Sobhana Chaitasikas with the exception of 3 Viditi and Panya. Now we go to the next. The third pair of Mahakriya Chaita also associate with 34 mental factors, comprising 12 Anyasamana with the exception of Piti, and 22 Sobhana Chaitasikas with the exception of 3 Viditi. And the fourth pair of Mahakriya Chaita associate with 33 the Chaitasikas, so namely 12 Anyasamana Chaitasikas with the exception of Piti, and 21 Sobhana Chaitasikas with the exception of 3 Viditi and Panya.
Okay. 第二組咧嗰、個為作心咧就係、呢個越區自不相應有行無行啦。所以咧佢係有齊晒所有嘢㗎嚇。咁不過咧就冇咗邊個咧就係、嗰3個離心座啦，同埋一個自，因為佢同自不相應所以咧呢3個加一個加埋4個，冇咗4個嘅。咁38減4咧等於34啦。咁第三組咧就係、捨區自相應，無行有行呢個捨啦，咁所以咧佢係冇咗個起嘅咁另外咧佢就冇咗嗰3個離心座啦，咁所以加埋咧就冇咗4個嘅，咁所以咧係得返34個38減434個。咁最後一組咧就係、捨區自不相應咁即係話咧，佢除咗冇咗頭先講嗰4個之外咧，再冇埋呢個唯心座咁所以咧佢係得33個。
So now we can go to the next group. So we take Mahakata Chaitas. So Mahakata Chaitas. Here we show you. There are altogether 27 Mahakata Chaitas. So they comprise 3 first jhana, 3 second jhana, 3 third jhana, 3 fourth jhana, and 15 fifth jhana. The same thing we show here like this. So as they are jhana factors, jhana chaita, they are different in jhana factors. So you have to subtract jhana factors. So in the first jhana, all the jhana factors are present. So all 13 Anyasamana Chaitasika are present. In the second jhana, you subtract Vitaka. In the third jhana, you subtract Vitaka, Vichara. In the fourth jhana, you subtract Vitaka, Vichara, and then also Piti. And in the fifth jhana, you also subtract Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, and you change Sukha into Upekha. So by changing Sukha into Upekha, we don't eliminate any mental factor because both Sukha and Upekha represent Vedana Chaitasika. So there we subtract only Piti Sukha, the Vitaka, Vichara, Piti. And then here also Vitaka, Vichara, Piti. So And we give this explanation on page 103 at the bottom, the part of that page. We say concomitants of Mahagata Chaita. In enumerating the Chaitasikas which associate with Mahagata Chaita, the jhana factors must be taken into consideration. Vitaka is eliminated starting from the second jhana. Vichara eliminated from the third jhana. And piti from the fourth jhana. In the fifth jhana, by substituting upekha for sukha, we change sukha into upekha. There is no change in the nama of Chaitasikas because both upekha and sukha, they belong to Vedana Chaitasika. And then the next paragraph. Furthermore, the three Virati Chaitasikas do not associate with Mahagata Chaitas because these Chaitas concentrate on Patibhaga Namitta of Kasina, etc. That means all jhana Chaitas, they concentrate and they focus on the counter sign, and as such, they cannot take the objects associated with the three virities. You understand that? So remember all the jhana Chaitas, they focus, they remain fixed on the counter sign. So when you are in the jhana, we say you don't hear anything, you don't see anything. So the five door activities are suspended during that time. So when you are in jhana state, so only the chaita, all the jhana chaita, they take the counter sign as their object. Only they focus on the counter sign. They cannot take any other object, any other object. So like in the three virati, we say samavacha, you have to abstain from false speech. So they cannot take notice whether it is the false speech or not. And then in the samakamanda, you have to abstain from three bodily actions like killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. So jhana chaita cannot pay attention to that. And again, the sama ajiva. So you have to abstain from these false speech and the evil actions. So again, sama ajiva cannot associate. So all these three, they cannot associate with the jhana chaita. And how about the gruna mudita? Now we say if you meditate on gruna and mudita, you can get up to the fourth jhana. So they can associate up to the fourth jhana. Only in the fifth jhana they cannot associate because the fifth jhana is accompanied by neutral feeling. Neutral feeling. So when you are meditating on compassion or sympathetic joy, at that time pleasant feeling must be present. So again we write at the bottom of page 103, Karuna and Mudita may associate with the first to the fourth jhana because these jhanas can be developed by meditating on Karuna and Mudita. In the fifth jhana, the concentration is upekha sagata, that is neutral feeling. So both Karuna and Mudita should be eliminated. So, and that's why if you look in this, the Mahagata Chaita, we eliminate the three virati, and we put in the Karuna and Mudita up to the fourth jhana. When you come to the fifth jhana, we also eliminated Karuna and Mudita because it does not associate. Okay.
好，咁跟住咧，我哋就繼續去講呢個色界啦，色界心啦。咁色界心咧就係一個禪那嘅心嚟嘅咁咧就係包括有初禪、二禪、三禪、四禪至五禪啦咁有呢幾種啦咁咧就佢咧個心所咧嗰個數目咧 大家見到啦係35到30個咁即係話初禪咪冇咗3個，如此類推你自己計落去啦。咁我哋咧先睇呢個初禪啦。咁初禪咧就全部都有晒啦。咁但係咧就冇咗3個啦，嗰3個咧就係離心所嗰3個啦。咁點解初禪會冇咗離心所嗰3個咧？咁原因咧就係當一個人咧喺安止定嘅狀態入面嘅時候咧，佢嗰個所緣咧會係喺一個安定嘅相上面啦。咁所以咧佢係唔會有機會咧去講嘢啦，或者行動或者做一啲嘢嘅咁所以咧佢係唔會有機會去發戒啦。咁大家記得離心所嘅定義啦所以咧係唔會有呢個離心所出現嘅咁所以咧就38減3啦，就等於35啦。咁二禪咧就係指咧二禪嘅禪支咧就係冇咗個尋嘅初禪仲有尋啦，咁二禪係冇咗個尋啦，咁所以咧嗰個通一切心所入邊嗰個尋咧就冇咗嘅，所以係少咗一個心所嘅，所以係34個咁三禪咧就係喜樂同埋心一境性啦，咁所以咧三禪咧就冇咗事嘅咁所以咧又冇多一個啦。咁四禪咧就冇咗個喜嘅，咁所以咧又再減多一個啦。咁最後五禪啦，五禪咧就係指咧將嗰個樂都抌埋喺邊啦，將樂都抌埋喺邊。咁抌完之後咧，嗰個自然咧，因為抌咗個樂啦所以喜禪支就冇埋啦，喜禪支就冇埋啦咁跟住咧，剩低咧就係連嗰個無量心禪支入邊都冇埋啦。咁無量心嗰個心所咧就係悲同埋喜噶嘛。咁而呢個五禪咧，佢咧就喺無量心入邊咧係指呢個慈悲喜捨嘅捨捨心所。咁所以當一個人進入捨心所之後咧，佢嗰個悲同埋喜嘅無量心咧就會消失咗嘅所以咧又冇多2個咁大家用呢個方法去記咧就好容易記得到。
So now we can read together. So remember here in the first jhana chaita, all the 13 Anyasamana Cetasika will be present. So in the 25 Sovana Cetasika, we subtract 3 Viditi, just like here. So we get 35, not the total. 13 plus 22, we get 35. Then we subtract Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, so they will be decreasing by 1, 1, 1. So in the 5th jhana, we subtract the 2 Apamanya are also absent, so you subtract 2 more, you get 30. Let's read. 3 first jhana, Mahakata Chaita. 3 Mahakata, first jhana Chaita. Associate with 35 mental factors comprising 13 Anyasamana Cetasikas and 22 Sovana Cetasikas, with the exception of 3 Viditi. And then 3 Mahakata, second jhana Chaita, associated with 34 mental factors, namely 12 Anyasamana Cetasikas with the exception of Vitaka, and 22 Sovana Cetasikas with the exception of 3 Viditi. And then we go again 3 Mahakata, Tat jhana Chaita, associated with 33 mental factors, namely the 11 Anyasamana Cetasikas with the exception of Vitaka, Vichara, and 22 Sovana Cetasikas with the exception of 3 Viditi. And the 3, so we are here, 3 Mahakata, Tat jhana Chaita, associated with 33 mental factors, namely, we already finished this. Now we go to the 4th. The 3 Mahakata, 4th jhana Chaita, associated with 32 Jetaseekas, namely 10 Anyasamana Jetaseekas with the exception of Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, and 22 Sobhana Jetaseekas with the exception of 3 Viditi. Now the 15, the Behagata, 5th Jhana Cheta, associated with 30 Sobhana Jetasika, 30 Jetasika, comprising 10 Anyasamana Jetasikas with the exception of Vitaka, Vichara, Piti. And here 20 Sobhana Jetasikas with the exception of 3 Virati and the 2 Apamanya.
咁頭先咧就教授大家重新讀過啦，咁就基本上咧我哋頭先都已經講晒啦嚇，咁你即係我建議大家寫翻嗰啲禪支落去啦。咁初禪咧就係尋視喜樂一境性啦，二禪咧就冇咗個尋嘅，所以係視喜樂一境性。三禪咧就冇咗個視嘅，所以係喜樂一境性。四禪咧就冇咗個喜，所以得樂同埋一境性啦。五禪咧就冇咗個樂，得翻捨受啊同埋一境性。咁另外啲數字頭先都已經講過啦，咁我哋唔再講啦。
Now we go to the last group. We call the Lokuttara Cheta, not the Lokuttara Cheta. So again, here we give the 40 Lokuttara Chetas as 8 first jhana, 8 second jhana, 8 third jhana, 8 fourth jhana, 8 fifth jhana. So the same thing. So we have all these Lokuttara Cheta, 8 each. So we subtract the jhana factor just like here, the same thing. Now when you come to the Lokuttara Cheta, we have to put in 3 Viditi and we subtract the 2 Apamanya. So just the opposite here. Here you subtract the 3 Viditi, you put 2 Apamanya. Here you put 3 Viditi and you subtract 2 Apamanya. And the reason, why do we put 3 Viditi? So we already see here, 3 Viditi, always associated with the Lokuttara Chetas, always and together. That means they always associate the unfailingly and unitedly. So they all associate because all the Lokuttara Cheta, they are accompanied with all the 8 the path factors, the 8 path factors associated with them. So including these 3 Viditi. So 3 Viditi are present. And now why do we exclude the 2 Apamanya? So the 2 Apamanya is Karuna and Mudita. So to do Karuna, compassion, you have to focus on the miserable beings, and you try to meditate. May they be free from suffering, may they be free from misery. And then to meditate the Mudita, sympathetic joy. Sympathetic joy, you have to concentrate on prosperous beings, those wealthy and prosperous beings, and you have to make the wish, may their prosperity be with them for a long time. May they be able to enjoy their prosperity for a long time. Now, in the case of Lokuttara Cheta, all of them, they take Nibbana as the sense object. They always take Nibbana. So if you focus on Nibbana, you cannot take other sense objects. One Cheta can take only one sense object at a time. And that's why we say, in this Lokuttara Cheta, you have to exclude the 2 Apamanya. If you exclude the 2 Apamanya, so you get instead of 25 Sobhana Jetasika, you get 23. If you combine with 13 Anyasamana Jetasika, the total would be 36. And we also give you the reason, what I said now at the bottom of page 104. 104, there you can see concomitants of Lokuttara Chaita, the 40 Lokuttara Chaitas. Also jhana chaita, so jhana factor should be eliminated as mentioned above. The three Viriti Chaitasika, being factors of noble eightfold path, associate collectively with all Lokuttara Chaita. The two Abhidhamma, however, do not associate with Lokuttara Chaitas, which concentrate on Nibbana, and as such cannot take the objects connected with Karuna and Mudita.
咁跟住咧就到呢個出世間心啦。咁出世間心咧嘅道心又分開道心同埋我心啊。咁咧佢咧道心有四個，我心有四個啊嘛啊。咁所以加埋有八個。咁初果聖人啦嘅初禪啦，咁就有八個啦，係嘛？如此類推啦。sorry 四果嘅聖人嘅初禪啊。咁就道心加我心，咁夾埋係八個咯，4乘2得8，係咪？咁如此類推啦嚇。咁就喺呢個出世間心入邊咧，初禪嗰度咧，佢係具足晒所有嘅心所啦，38個，除咗兩個之外啊。咁呢兩個咧就係無量心嘅啊。咁呢個無量心咧就係悲同埋呢個喜嘅嚇。咁佢哋喺聖者嗰度咧係唔具備嘅嚇。咁但係咧佢哋有具備呢個三個離心所嚇。點解佢會具備三個離心所咧？就原因咧就係因為聖者咧佢嗰個道心咧係八正道原本佢先可以生起㗎。咁所以咧嗰個離心所嗰三個咧係其實係道心嗰8個聖支入面其中嗰3個，因為佢係同其他一齊生起㗎，所以咧佢仍然係有呢個心所嘅，有3個嘅嚇。咁所以咧呢個出世間心入邊咧係冇咗個心所咧，只係冇咗2個無量心所嘅啫。咁同樣道理啦，2禪咧就冇咗尋啦，3禪咧就冇咗字啦，4禪咧就冇咗呢個捨啦，同埋5禪對唔住冇咗喜嚇，對唔住。咁加埋咧，一路扣落去，你就扣翻個數出嚟啦。
Well, we should be quite glad now. We have enumerated all the mental factors that associate with all the chaitas. But there's still one more left. One more left. One thing still left at the bottom. We have to read. We haven't read yet. So we can read these 8, the Lokuttara Chaita, just like we read here. So just we read together. I think the Andrew do not need to translate because we already explained. Just reading the Pali. So start the Pali. So now we just say 8 Lokuttara first jhana chaita associate with 36 chaitasikas, namely 13 Anyasamana chaitasikas and 23 Sobhana chaitasikas with the exception of the 2 Abhidhamma. And now we go to the second, the 8 Lokuttara second jhana chaitas associate with 35 chaitasikas, namely 12 Anyasamana chaitasikas without Vitaka and 23 Sobhana chaitasikas with the exception of 2 Abhidhamma. The 8 the Lokuttara third jhana chaitas associate with 34 chaitasikas, namely 11 Anyasamana Chaitasika with the exception of Vitaka Vichara and 23 Sobhana Chaitasika with the exception of the 2 Abhidhamma. And then again the 8 Lokuttara fourth jhana chaitas associate with 33 Chaitasikas, namely 10 Anyasamana Chaitasikas with the exception of Vitaka Vichara Piti and 23 Sobhana Chaitasika with the exception of the 2 Abhidhamma. And the 8 Logutara 5th jhana chaitas associate with 33 benefactors, namely 10 Anyasmana Jitasika with the exception of Vitaka Vichara Piti, and 23 Sobhana Jitasika with the exception of the 2 Apamanya. Now we have to go to page 105. At the bottom there, we give you the topic, Niyata Yogi and Aniyata Yogis. Now of the 52 Chaitasikas, 41 are called Niyata Yogis. So Niyata Yogis mean fixed Chaitasika, fixed mental factors. And the remaining 11 are called Aniyata Yogis, unfixed mental factors. So we explain the meaning further below. Niyata Yogis invariably associate with the chaitas with which they are known to associate. Aniyata Yogis do not always associate with the chaitas they are known to associate. They arise only when they should arise. So there are 11, the Aniyata Yogi. So what are they? We give you the name. They are Isa, Machriya, Kukucha, Mana, Tinameda, 3 Viritis, and 2 Apamanyas. So the way they associate with Chaita will be described below. So you remember, it's easier to remember from this, the Chaitasika chart. So the 11 Aniyata Yogis. So unfixed mental factors. What are they? So they are 3 companions of this dosa. So they are Isa, Machriya, Kukuja. So these 3. And then you take Mana and Tinameda. So we have 6. 6 from the immoral mental factors. And then we have 3 Viritis and 2 Apamanya. 5 from here, from the beautiful mental factors. These 5 and these 6. 11 mental factors. So they do not associate as we show here, as we show here. They associate only when they should, and we will show you the reason below. Okay.
咁跟住咧就係102頁嗰度啦，最下低嗰度係關於心所一啲嘅特性啊。咁喺呢52個心所入邊咧，有41個咧就稱為固定心所㗎啊。咁咧佢哋一定會同某一啲心咧一齊生氣嘅。咁即係話當嗰啲心一生氣嘅時候咧，佢哋呢啲心所就一定會生氣嘅。咁你呢個叫固定心所。咁另外有11個咧就叫做非固定心所，即係話咧佢生唔生氣咧就唔係淨係睇個心嘅，仲要睇埋個處境啊。有嗰個處境一齊生氣咧，咁嗰個心咧先至會有呢啲心所。如果冇嗰個處境生氣咧，就算呢個心生氣咧，都唔一定有呢個心所嘅，所以叫做非固定心所。咁呢11個非固定心所入面咧，咁大家睇翻啦，就包括呢個嫉妒心啦，包括呢個慳貪心啦、掉舉心啦，跟住就係昏沉同埋睡眠，呢、個就係不善心啦，不善心所。跟住咧仲有一個就係 mana， 即係作意啦，即係騙一切心所啦。咁然後另外嗰幾個咧就係善心所嚟㗎，就包括3個離心所正語、正業、正命啦。同埋2個無量心所悲同埋喜。
Well, I think you will be happy if we stop now. Because it's almost 5:30. So we will go tomorrow. It's quite interesting. It will be. So we are going to finish the Chaitasikas. Only 3 more pages. So tomorrow we shall finish them and we can go up to chapter 3. So We say prayers now.